quality of the musicians is still as good as it's ever been. Probably, in fact, it's better than it's ever been. But it made the mistake of assuming that we could play concerts in Becher Concert Hall and announce it to the world, and enough people would come for the earned income, as well as there'd be enough money produced for the contributed income to make the thing all balance. And it's not true. It's partly because the interest is so much more diverse. I mean, it's a tremendously diverse entertainment world that we live in these days. And the reality is, unless you're inclined to want to go to a concert and see it live, you can hear better music by putting on headphones and sitting in a quiet room someplace. It's the experience, the live experience, of what we offer. But we concluded that we can't simply stay in Becher any longer, that we've got to go to the community. And that is, in fact, the main change that we've made, is that besides being the only full-time professional orchestra within a circle of about 1,000 miles, we're going to be also doing chamber music. We're going to be doing chamber ensemble music. We're going to be doing pops music. We're going to be doing a whole range of things. But we're going to go to them because we know that there's a lot of people in the outlying parts of the metropolitan area, including Boulder, that won't come downtown Denver. At least they won't come on a regular basis. Maybe when Aunt Mary's in town, they'll come down once a year or once every 5 years. But we're going to come here. We're going to come to Douglas County. We're going to go to Jeffco. We're going to go all over the places. The good news is that a lot of performance venues have been built in the metropolitan area in the last 2 or 3 years. Really outstanding performance venues. And so we now have a place to do that. But also in this community, a large number of churches have formal music programs. And they have facilities of it now. We can't take the whole orchestra. We don't plan to take the whole orchestra. But we can take anything ranging from a full chamber orchestra size down to a small ensemble orchestra, and we're going to go to them. And that's the chambering. And we're going to be relevant to them, which we think will cause them to be willing to buy tickets, and frankly be willing to respond positively when we ask them for financial support or contributions.
Well, and to add to what you were saying, there's the graying of the audience, but actually we've always seen a lot of gray in the audience, and I don't think it's getting any grayer. I think for me, when I had little kids at home, I wasn't going any place during the week. You couldn't get a babysitter to stay out late enough for you to go to a concert or a play or anything else, so you didn't go. So, and there isn't as much expendable income in that middle age range. There's too many complications, just in your own families. And with anybody who's economically challenged, and since everybody is in the last 2 or 3 years, people aren't going to take a chance on something that they either have no knowledge of or really aren't certain they're going to like. So that is also part of a reason for outreach. Is I just can't see somebody from Castle Rock thinking that they should come, take the hour to get to downtown Denver, and back, and the gas, and then by then, you know, they gotta have a dinner, and then they've got to sit through the concert, and none of it's cheap. So they've spent, for 2 people, they spent $200 or $300 for one night, and they don't know if they're gonna like it. And I don't know about you guys, but that isn't what I would do with my money either. So we need to take things to them, and a variety of things that we can play, and with all ages. And that's, I mean, that is one of the things that my colleagues and I are looking